Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well this week. Come get yourself signed up for this evening's game by coming to this website that is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. You're going to notice once you get to that website that we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, we want to know whether you are or are not a part of the league. Whatever your league status may be this season, we welcome you to play with us. It can be super casual here tonight, or you could be incredibly invested in your league standings. Whatever the case, come play. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 categories are question and answer style rounds, and our 4th and final theme of the night is a picture round. So that means the majority of this game is made up of question and answer rounds. And let me tell you exactly how that's going to go down. I'm going to be asking you the questions out loud. When you hear me ask those questions, they will pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet, meaning you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of your questions may have multiple choice options, but the vast majority of our questions this evening will be short answer in their structure. Your goal then, trivia teams, is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. If you've entered in a response and you realize that's not it, but maybe I know what it is, you're welcome to resubmit a new answer. Just make sure that you click that submit answers button again so that we have your most up-to-date answer on our end. If you've entered in a response and there is a spelling error, not a huge deal. I am able to see what you've put as your responses. And if it's within reason, I can tell you knew what you were talking about and it's just a little bit glitchy, I'll make sure that you get the points that you deserve to have. If you're just joining us, hello, welcome. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host here tonight. Come play with us. We want you here. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to that website, kindly enter in a team name followed by an email address, and then let us know. Are you in the league in season 66? Or perhaps you're not in the league. Whatever your league status, we want you here. Just select the one that suits you. And let's check in with our standings thus far this season. After 8 weeks of season 66, we're looking at the top 7 scores for these teams. We've got Barf and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, tied for the lead right now, with the Nando team rounding out that 10th spot. Head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings to see a full update of our league team scores thus far in season 66. Back to the structure of our game here this evening. So once we get through those first 3 categories, the question and answer style rounds, we will close out the game with a picture round. The picture round is structured a little bit differently than our first 3 categories. So I'm going to wait until we get to that point of the evening to walk you through in detail exactly how that is going to work. Before we get into our first category of the night, I do have 2 rules for this game. The first rule and most important rule of trivia, there's no cheating in this game. Please do not look the answers up. Use your brains, folks. Rule number 2, kindly refrain from giving away the answers in the chat. Always lovely hearing from you all in the chat. Keep that friendly and active over there. Just refrain from spoiling things for others. And with that, we're going to dive into our first round of the night. So this is your final opportunity to get signed up for the game before we get into round number 1. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and you will be joining these 30 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world. Our first team to join us tonight, a welcome to Still Buffering, down to our most recent team to join us, Jewel Hand Luke. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck in tonight's game, everybody. Let's do it. Round one tonight is in the category of kings, queens, and emperors. Here we go. Round one, question number one. What actress starred in both King of Queens and Kevin Can Wait with Kevin James? In 2015, she released an autobiography titled Troublemaker, Surviving Hollywood and Scientology. She works with Kevin James a lot on King of Queens and Kevin Can Wait. That actress is Leah Remini. Leah Remini. I'm going to be lenient here with the spelling for this first one. You're welcome. Let's see how you did. 73% of you got it right. Question two. What Egyptian queen who ruled for over 2 decades successfully expanded trade and initiated massive building projects while often being portrayed with a male pharaoh's beard and body? We were split here, pretty much 50-50 between Hatshepsut and Nefertiti. Uh, let's see. So Hatshepsut is your correct answer. However, Nefertiti also maybe was a pharaoh at some point. She certainly was the wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. But these specifics here definitely refer to Hatshepsut. Well done to that 52% who got it right. Question number three. The llama character central to the Disney animated movie The Emperor's New Groove has what name? That sounds like, but is spelled differently than, the capital of the Inca Empire, which is part of modern day Peru. The city and the llama character are both named Cusco. Cusco's poison, the poison of Cusco. 76% got it right. Question number 4. What is the capital city of the Caribbean island nation, which is currently represented by the world's only national flag to not include red, white, or blue? Name that capital city. Once again, looking for the capital city in order for you to get a point. The only current national flag to feature no red, white, or blue. It does feature black, green, and yellow. It's the flag of Jamaica. Kingston is the capital we were looking for in this kings, queens, and emperors themed round. Well done. 82% got it right. Question number 5. What Grammy Award winner played the musical theater characters Motormouth Mabel and Matron Mama Morton in big screen adaptations? Motormouth Mabel, her character in Hairspray. Matron Mama Morton in Chicago. It's Queen Latifah. Question number 6. What is the alliterative name of the 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire, who is widely recognized as the richest person in history? With an estimated net worth of over $400 billion in modern currency, he acquired his vast fortune by controlling key trade routes and the production of nearly half of the world's gold. Name that ruler. It's not King Midas, nor is it Emperor Penguin. If you put Mansa Musa, you got that point for number 6. A bit trickier there, but well done to that 42% of you who got it right. On to question number 7 in this Kings, Queens, and Emperors themed round. Founded in 1923, the Sacramento Kings are the oldest team in the NBA. Prior to their current location in Sacramento, California, the franchise called all but which of the following cities their home? The franchise began under the name Rochester Seagrams. Then, when they joined the NBA, they were the Rochester Royals, later the Cincinnati Royals, next the Kansas City Omaha Kings, then the Kansas City Kings, and now the Sacramento Kings. So they have yet to be located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well done. 55% of you got it right. Question 8. What Bridgerton character had her own Netflix spin off series that explored her rise to power and marriage to King George? That Bridgerton character with her own spin off series is Queen Charlotte. Well done. 62% of you got it right. Two more questions in this first round. Here's number 9. Who was the Empress of Russia who came to power after a coup d'etat against her husband, Peter III? Her long reign helped Russia thrive under a golden age during the Enlightenment period. That Empress of Russia is Catherine the Great, or Catherine the Second. 82% got it right. And our final question in round number 1, the longest reigning Japanese emperor in history, who presided during the Asia Pacific theater of World War II and stayed in power after Japan's surrender to assist with governmental change during the post-war era. The longest reigning Japanese emperor is Hirohito. Well done. 85% got it right. A strong end to a strong first round. Let's see how it's going thus far. Let's check in with our top teams. Right now, we've got a tie in ninth place with 8 points each between Jewel Hand Luke, the Rubber Yolks, Werewolves, and Team 570. 8 in eighth place with 9 points. We've got Smarty, Party of One, and tied for the lead currently with perfect scores 10 for 10. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. Spooning leads to forking. Barf. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, pieced it together, and the Oslo condition. Excellently well played in this first round of the night. Round 2 coming at you in a moment. But first, we host private events, so we'd absolutely love to work with you if you're looking for a way to celebrate an upcoming landmark birthday or perhaps a get-together with you and your coworkers. Consider bringing us in person or virtually or some hybrid of the two, and you can reach out to me directly at my email address right there, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 tonight is in the topic of UNC status. In this round, the letters UNC will appear consecutively in each correct answer. Let's do it. Round 2, question 1. What Naughty Dog video game series centers around the treasure hunter Nathan Drake? Your correct answer for number 1, Nathan Drake, the central figure in the Uncharted series. Question number 2. Coming in varieties like harvest cheddar, garden salsa, and honey barbecue, what rippled multigrain snacks from Frito-Lay have used the slogans deliciousness for all and live brightly? That UNC comes in. Sun chips is your correct answer for number 2. Always get those on an airplane. It's the only time I choose to eat a sun chip. Not that they're not good, but I don't choose them. Question number 3. What name was given to a pointed hat that was worn by school children in the 1800s and 1900s as a form of discipline? The name came from a Scottish philosopher who believed the conical shape would help funnel knowledge into the brain. That Scottish philosopher was named Duns Scotus, the creator of the dunce cap. Look at that, a true social. Beautiful, 100%. Well played. Question number 4. What video on demand streaming service established in 2006 that is a subsidiary of Sony offers over 1,000 anime shows and as of 2015 has over 700,000 paying subscribers? I'm not listening to anyone, I swear. It just must be ubiquitously true. Someone's got to tap into this sun chip knowledge that you only eat them on airplanes. Your correct answer for number 4 is Crunchyroll. And Crunchyroll, folks, this was my hint of the night on Instagram. If you follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have seen that Crunchyroll would be coming up in tonight's quiz in some way, shape, or form. I encourage you to follow me. I will help you out with a hint every single time that we bring you a new game. And our next quiz is coming up 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, May 20th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Follow me. I'll help you just a little bit. Round 2, question number 5. A landmark work in surrealist fiction, what 1959 novel by William S. Burroughs centers on a drug addict named William Lee who travels to the city of Interzone? That William S. Burroughs novel is called Naked Lunch. Well played. 54% of you got it right. Question number 6 in this UNC status round. From Latin for to join, what sort of professor is a part-time, non-tenured track faculty member who is hired on a contract basis? These questions that have something to do with school are really hitting for you all today. You all knew dunce cap, and you also all knew adjunct is the word. Well done. Question number 7. What unit of measurement is also an antiquated term meaning snow leopard? If you weren't sure, hopefully you kept the theme in mind and you came up with the word ounce. Ounce is a unit of measure and an antiquated term for a snow leopard. Question number 8. What American born dancer and choreographer, who's widely known as the mother of modern dance, famously died in an accident involving a scarf and the wheel axle of a car? The mother of modern dance. Her name is Isadora Duncan. Unk coming up in Duncan. Question number 9. Inspiring outputs as diverse as a poster from the film Home Alone and The Silence from Doctor Who, The Scream is an 1893 painting by what Norwegian artist? Also, of course, inspiring the mask of Ghostface in the movie Scream. It's a painting by Edvard Munch. Your correct response for number 9. We did it again. And our final question of round number 2. Fill in the blank. Introduced in 1927 by German physicist Werner Heisenberg, the blank principle is a concept in quantum mechanics that states that certain pairs of quantities, like the speed and the position of a particle, cannot both be known at the same time. That concept introduced by Heisenberg is called the uncertainty principle. Well done. 67% got it right. That does bring us to the end of round number 2 and the halfway point of tonight's game. Let's check in with our teams who are still playing but are hanging on there. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Trivia Julia. We've also got in 34th place with 6 points. Hello, Jiggly Jello Lizards. In 33rd with 7. We've got Solo Nidhogg, and in 31st with 9, Saint Losers and Pizza Butts. Hello. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay, checking in with some top teams as well. Right now, we've got a tie in 8th place with 17 points between the Rubber Yolk Swearwolves, Team 578, and the Oslo Condition, tied in, or just in 7th all by themselves with 18, Team 578, tied in 5th with 19 points. Spooning leads to forking and pieced it together and tied for the lead with perfect scores, 20 for 20. We drink and we know things, 12 and 69. Barf and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Round 3 tonight is in the category of Down by the Bay. In this round, each correct answer will feature the letters B-A-Y consecutively. Let's do it. Round 3. Question 1. What German pharmaceutical group coined the term aspirin and began selling the product globally in 1899? Hi, Julia. That German pharmaceutical group that coined the term aspirin, it's Bayer. We're doing great tonight, everyone. Well played. Question number 2 in this Bay round. In a 2017 movie, Dwayne Johnson took on the role of Mitch Buchanan, a role made famous on TV by David Hasselhoff on what series? Dwayne Johnson took on the role of Mitch Buchanan, a character in Baywatch. Your correct response for number 2. Question number 3. A Cape Codder is a cocktail made of vodka and cranberry juice. And if pineapple juice is added, it becomes what other type of cocktail? Vodka, cranberry juice, and pineapple, sometimes called a Downeaster, a Hawaiian sea breeze, or a Paul Joseph, most commonly referred to as a Bay breeze. Well done. 72% got it right. Question 4. Matthew Reese stars in what 2026 Apple TV series as the mayor of a New England island town whose residents think the town is cursed? It's not called Demon Bay, nor is it called Oyster Bay, Cursed Bay, or Bay 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 Bay. It is called Widow's Bay. It's supposed to be good. 36% of you got it right. Tough one. New show. Question number 5. Fill in the blanks to the lyrics of the Otis Redding song Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay. I left my home in Georgia, heading for the blank blank. I left my home in Georgia, heading for the Frisco Bay. I believe, as in San Francisco, Frisco Bay. Question number 6. What is the name of the white inflatable robot that was created to serve as Tadashi's medical assistant in the 2014 animated movie Big Hero 6? I like the answer sick bay. That's smart, informed. I love it. His name, however, is Baymax. 75% got it right. We've got 4 more questions in this Down by the Bay themed round. Number 7, the sports teams of what Waco, Texas University play as the Bears in the Big 12 Conference? Your correct answer for question number 7 is Baylor University. We've got that bay popping up in there. Question number 8. With its high tide reaching as much as 53 feet higher than its low tide, what arm of the Gulf of Maine between the Canadian provinces of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia has the highest tidal variation in the world? Highest tidal variation in the world, 53 feet, then no water at all. It's the Bay of Fundy. You put the fun in Fundy. 2 more questions here. Question 9. Come by here is the literal meaning of what African American spiritual song title? With origins in the Gullah culture, it is a common campfire song and is sometimes used sarcastically in politics to mock idealism. Come by here, the literal meaning of kumbaya. And our final question in round number 3. What melee weapons get their name from a city in southwestern France where they were purportedly first manufactured and used by Basques in the 17th century? The French city is Bayonne. The melee weapon is a bayonet. Excellently well played round. Let's check in with our standings. The next round is our final round of the evening. Here is where our top teams stand going into the picture round this evening. Tied in 10th with 25 points, the Rubber Yolks and Swearwolves, as well as Pink Canary 2. In 9th place with 26 points, Team 578. Tied in 7th with 27 points, Team 578. And the Oslo condition. In 6th place with 28 points, Spooning leads to Forking. In 4th, we've got a tie with 29 points each between 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Pieced It Together. And a 3-way tie for the top spot right now. Perfect scores thus far, 30 for 30. We Drink We Know Things 12 and 69. And Barf. The picture round tonight is in the topic of recent Best Picture winners. In this round, you are going to see 10 stills from the most recent movies to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. Your goal is to identify each movie for 1 point apiece. I'm going to give you all 5 minutes to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll check in and see how you did. And I'll check in at the halfway point as well. Make sure you put your responses in the correct order at the end of the 5 minutes. So we'll find out how you did and move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's game. Let's get into it, folks. Best of luck. Here's the picture round. We're at the halfway point of tonight's picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. I'll check back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't forget to submit when you're ready. We have done it. We have reached that 5-minute mark. Keep an eye out. Your countdown timer is starting momentarily. Make sure you submit. Got some answers for you all from this evening's picture round. We're looking at best picture winners, the most recent 10. Image number 1 is One Battle After Another. Number 2 is Honora. Image number 3 is Oppenheimer. Number 4, we've got Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 5 is Coda. Number 6, Nomadland. Number 7 is Parasite. Number 8 is Green Book. Number 9 is The Shape of Water. And of course, the director of The Shape of Water is none other than our theme in season 66. You have just been Del Toro'd. There they are, dancing between the O and the D. And image 10. It's Moonlight, folks. So let's see how you did. The toughest one, I believe, was Nomadland. Nope, Coda, even harder. 64% got Coda correct. The easiest one, with 89% of you getting it right, was Everything Everywhere All at Once, as well as Parasite. This does bring us to our final question of the night, our tiebreaker. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, meaning you can guess over or under in the event that you're part of a tie. Whoever's closer is going to break that tie. Here's your question. Home to the Manhattan Project laboratory depicted in the 2023 movie Oppenheimer, Los Alamos, New Mexico, has a population of how many people per the 2020 U.S. Census? If your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams, we will calculate the results of this tiebreaker and post them over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ends up happening there. And reminder, folks, we will be back 1 week from today at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. That's Wednesday, May 20th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Okay. I asked you, what is the population of Los Alamos, New Mexico as of the 2020 census? There were 13,179 people living in Los Alamos. No one got it right, thank goodness. I wouldn't expect you to. We will find out what happened with that tiebreaker. So once again, check in on our Instagram to see what ended up happening there. And that does bring us to the end of tonight's game. Let's see what happened with our scores and head on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up tonight's game in a tie for 13th place. Congratulations go to Two People in Love, Julehand Luke, Gemelli Jerry, and Jive Turkeys, all with 33 points. In 12th tonight with 34 points, Smarty Party of One. Tied in 10th with 35, the Rubber Yolks and Swearwolves. Tied in 8th with 36, Spooning leads to Forking and Team 578. Tied in 6th with 37 points, Team 578, and the Oslo Condition. Tied in 4th with 39, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and pieced it together. And we've got a 3-way tie for the top spot here tonight. Perfect scores, 40 out of 40. Congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 12, We Drink and We Know Things 69, and Barf. It's been a pleasure hosting for you all tonight. I am Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you so much to Cullen for making this possible. And thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizzio team for creating the software that you all played the quiz on here tonight. We'll see you 1 week from today. Until then, be well, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.